continue with their batting through the day.
And for the very first time, Tajul has a chance, and they'll be hoping that it might work in their favour.
He's read that to perfection. I was very close to that off stop.
And there's a bit of a grip. There is turn there. But is this the end that he needs to bowl? And is this the end that he might be able to pick up a wicket here and break this partnership? Not a good delivery down the leg side. Now after this, 24 more overs to be bowled. Time permitting. Important for Salman Ali Aga just to target and try to make sure that they can survive in this last session. Would have been a brilliant effort if they can hang on and stay unbeaten at the close of play, which would mean that Pakistan would not have lost a single wicket in this session. There's still 24 overs after this to be bowled. There's still a long way off. But the way they have handled themselves so far has been very impressive. None for 45 in the 15th over in this session.
And out of these remaining 24 overs, 12 of them can be with a second new ball if they take it immediately. That will be posing another challenge onto the new batters, onto these batters.
And I find no reason why not. Straight away they will probably go on to take the second new ball. Starts with the maiden. 245 for 5.
Miraz will be continuing from the Dutch Bangla end. 45 runs have been managed. The good part is the wickets column is 0. Day 4, session 3.
He's quite keen to go down the wicket, Sikandar. And at times, yes, he's hit them cleanly, but at times he's held himself back because he's not to the pitch of the delivery. So that's not a bad idea to see whether he'll keep on taking chances to go down the wicket. And to do that, you, as a bowler, as a spinner, you would need to toss it up a little bit more. Flight it a little, try to beat him in the flight.
But earlier, the men in the V, long on, long off, were up. Now they've been pushed back. They had a little chat. They want the long off to come in for Rizwan, but when Salman is on strike, they push the men back. So that will be a very big risk if he really comes down and tries to hit one straight. Oh, it's another inside edge. He's pushing for second. He might not get there, but yes, he wasn't in control of that.
And there's no need. I mean, even if he's thinking, I think it's so important to have a chat between the overs. And both will be looking at each other's batting, you know. Rizwan will be looking at what Salman Ali Aga has done to survive so far and vice versa. So to be when they realize that one of the batters are trying to take few risks, that he needs to immediately point it out to him. I said, okay, hang on. You've got away with it. Now back off. Just stick to your basics. Try, just play normal cricket. And that's what the partnership is all about. To give the words of wisdom at the right time. Knowing that both are now in the 40s. But that's not enough. For Pakistan, they would want to see both of them getting hundreds. And you can do that provided if you hang on, provided if you don't give opportunity.
They've done well to eliminate half the score from 437 to bring it down to 188. This probably is the most watchful innings Pakistan batters have played.
He's done a wonderful job, Kabir Hussain, the curator in Sylhet. This one's a very good sweep. That's gone to the boundary. With that boundary, 1450 for Mohammad Rizwan. With a very good and controlled conventional sweep.
Yeah, I guess you're looking elsewhere. There you go. The captain is there. But I like it from Rizwan. It's nothing exaggerated celebration or anything because he knows the bigger job on hand. 14th half century in Test career. Probably love to make that 3 into 4 in this Test match.
I mean, if you look at that average, that's a healthy average. He's averaging 40. That's very good. More importantly, you would want to see him convert this into 3 figures. They've been good. They've done well. This partnership has been good. The wicket had played nicely. They're closing in to pick up 100 and partnership 9 away. And nothing out of the ordinary happening for the bowlers at the moment on this surface on day 4 in this 3rd session. That's why we feel that Kabir Hussain has done a wonderful job as a curator in Sylhet.
253 for 5, and it is drinks here in Sylhet. you've just joined us, Pakistan 253 for 5, a partnership of 91 between Salman and Rizwan, keeping Pakistan in the game. And Rizwan has just reached his 14th half century in Test match cricket. Took his time to get his eye in. He's played some glorious cover drives. He's been good against spin as well, using his speed at times, just using the pace from the quick men. And he's given himself that opportunity at time in the middle, knowing that this pitch is still good for batting. And this is how he scored runs. With those boundaries on either side, and of course lots and lots of singles, just pushing the ball around. And he's developed a good understanding in this partnership along with Salman Ali Agha. This partnership now 91. Earlier in the day, it was Babar and Shan who had 92 runs partnership. So these four men are trying to keep Pakistan alive.
The 5 bowlers, Yusufa, Taskin and Sharif are not among the wickets, but the spinners, Miraj.
তোমার বলটা এতটা ভালো হয় নাই।
Yeah, it just goes under the diving fielder, allowing Salman to scamper through. This now is an equal highest partnership in this innings. Pakistan, 92. Earlier, Shan and Babar.
চাইলেই পারো
And if they get one more run, it'll be the highest partnership on this tour for Pakistan. There you go.
গোলগাড়ি কি জোর নাই না জোর আছে এই বল করতে কেমনে জানান
Beg your pardon, there was 106 run partnership. That was Azan Owais when he started off in Mirpur. This is the highest partnership in this test match for Pakistan. End of the over. It is 255 for 5.
সরকার আছে সরকার আছে কোথায় দিব এখানে দিব ভিডিও কোথায় আপনারা যা ভাই উপরে আয় রানা উঠা চলো আগের উপরে দুই সরকে চলো হালকা হালকা বেশি সামনে না আফা চাচা আগুন বল চাচা
Yeah, you can hear a little bit more energy around the batters now from the fielders. They do realize that yes, it has become a very good partnership. Yes, they put up a fight, but Mushfiqur Rahim around the bat, they've been quite vocal, knowing that if they can just break this partnership, get a new batter in, then obviously there are more opportunities to pick wickets here. He needs to be watchful. He played it nicely in the end, but at times when the batter goes onto the back foot to a delivery that is pitched up, it can be undone by the one that can come back with the arm for Tajul Islam.
Grab a couple more, or maybe a third is available as well, but a good job done by the boundary rider for the throw.
It's that time of a day where you see that fielders are getting a little bit tired. He's bowled 10 overs. Shoriful Islam had a long run to his left. Dives in, pulls it back. Good effort. Now, very good from this pair. Mohammad Rizwan and Salman Ali Agha. I thought he was very impressive with the ball. None for 22 in the 10 overs that he bowled. Shoriful Islam. They're looking in good control. This pair. I think he just needs to concentrate on his batting. If he's not happy with something, fine. But I'm just also looking at what he's upset about. Bit of a chat between the keeper and Mohammad Rizwan.
Trying to get your concentration off. These are mind games. You fall into that, and then there is no turning back. Now, Rizwan was unhappy with some certain movement around the side screen, and I guess Liton Das is wanting him to get on with it. We saw that earlier yesterday, same time around. It was Shan Masood and Mushfiqur Rahim when they asked each other to get on with it. Just tells you as to both parties are feeling it. This test match is moving like that. Good pictures.
एक्टिंग चालू हो जाएगा बहुत ज्यादा एक्टिंग है बहुत ज्यादा चलो चलो
Single to end the over. Pakistan 260 for 5.
नहीं नहीं उधर जगह नहीं मिलेगा भाई ये ऊपर एक्टिंग के लिए हम 50 पैसे कटेंगे 50 पैसे कटेंगे हम अच्छा एक्टिंग कर रहे हैं सबको सिखा रहे हैं भाई चलो ये ओवर एक्टिंग के लिए हम 50 पैसे कटेंगे 50 सबको पता है टीम में भाई अभी जगह बनता है इसलिए अच्छा बात चल रहा है
He played his part, set the tone. And now these two carry on. Partnership now on the verge of getting to a 100-run stand. I am with someone who was hoping that these two would get around 170 this pair.
There's no harm in dreaming, but you've got to admire the effort. That's your 100-run partnership. Salman Ali Agha has been very impressive, nearing a 50. Rizwan at times have been jittery, but his partner has been silky smooth. Complementing each other, though, I think they've done well. The onus was on the senior pros of the team to put up a fight and an effort, and so far so good. Even though, I mean, Pakistan still not out of the woods, but at least they're trying.
And that is very good to see. Putting up a fight. Salman and Rizwan. Salman now on 48. Going for the single. Direct hit. Mushfiqur Rahim with the direct hit. Question asked. Referred upstairs. Kumar Dharmasena will determine if he's in or out.
We umpire to director. We have umpire review for run out. Can you show me the bowlers in replay, please? Nice and slow. Can you back, please? One frame back. Okay. Move forward. He has grounded. I have a decision for you at the big screen.
They are mighty close, and he survives it by a mere inch or so. Mushfiq with a brilliant shot at the stumps. Really was terrific effort, but what they say, age-old saying, never take a run off a misfield. Well, Bangladesh were in need of some magic in the field, and it almost happened. There you see him, and then he responded because I think it was Rizwan who was keen to get to the other end. Has got fine and runs for Rizwan. He's once again rushing back for two. I think he's got to knock some sense into Rizwan. I think Salman Ali Agha is not happy with the situation. There you see him take off, and then Salman Ali Agha had to respond, and it was mighty close.
Almost a moment of brilliance. Almost. Again, looking for a single, not there. Quickly bowled over by Miraj. 266 for 5.
भाई चलो है अलग अलग करता भाई इधर सब पे
Yeah, 2 half centurions there. Third one almost there.
चलो चाचा
49. Looking for his 1250 in the Test match cricket. Salman Ali Aga. Got 300s. Has played so well. Salman Ali Aga batted confidently, took responsibility, and looked pretty comfortable in the middle.
It's a terrific 50. You've got to admire the ease with which he's got to that milestone, except for that one little hesitancy between the wickets, running between the wickets, just in the last over. Otherwise, it has been such a smooth innings. Yeah, he's played that shot beautifully. Every now and then you see great footwork from him, and then he doesn't really rush into those shots as well. It's just a caress, getting to the pitch, and then making sure that he doesn't hit the ball hard. Now, that's an art. Normally, when you're out of the crease, you're looking to push hard at the ball, but Salman has shown a lot of control. Good numbers for him, Salman Ali Aga.
Slightly quicker from Taijul Islam on this occasion. Now, before this, of the 5 Test matches played here in Sylhet, only once has the Test match gone to day 5. We're on the verge of it here.
Always a first time.
Will be the second, and this will not be the first either.
Yeah, he pulled away. Rizwan is not happy with what is happening over the side screen, and I think that matter has to be resolved. It's a fairly big side screen, and even the sort of the top tier base has been covered as well with a lot of white cloth.
It's the top right, the gateway there for the fans to enter and exit. Now someone's has just closed that door. The top right of the screen here. It's pretty wide, this side screen.
They need to be manning those 2 entrances. I think when the bowling is being done from that end. True. It happens in tennis. They don't allow you to come up and sit on your seats when the game has started. So, got to respect. I think even though it's frivolous and he's overdone it at times, Rizwan, but that's how it is. You've got to respect his wishes.
Yeah, they've been just easily milking the runs. Happy to contain, take the singles. 271 for 5 Pakistan.
Yeah, it's been a good fighting innings. Strike rate of 68.4. He's only hit 4 fours and a 6. So he's maintained good rotation of strike.
Hey, Sango.
I think all eyes will be on the second new ball. Bangladesh will be eyeing that opportunity. Mentioned, how well he's used his feet against the spin, and that's a difficult angle that he created, out of the crease and playing through mid wicket. To seal the deal, he's the senior pro for the team. Let's see how far can he take Pakistan.
This time, something bothering Salman Agha. Probably wasn't ready. Now, in this session, these two have scored 71 runs post team. Out of the 70.
Eased into that opportunity and not really forced the issue. Shantu looks just a little bit anxious. This partnership now worth 109. So what happens if they gather another 66? If they drag this game to the fifth day, I think the pressure will be on Bangladesh. I think if that happens, it'll be pretty miraculous stuff.
As you say that, Ravi's bhai, and I think, this pair at least, they've already got them to think in those terms. And I was having a chat with Phil Simmons, the Bangladesh head coach, this morning, interviewed him, and I asked him that, did you have a number in mind batting in the second innings? Or about declaring as well, and he said, well, there was no talk of declaration, at least with me. If we had wickets, we would have batted until the first session today.
Yeah, I mean, he's 100% right because they had a lot of time. 2 days to nail Pakistan. It's good batting. Once again, it's good hands through the ball, creating a different angle, picks up a single, 273 for 5.
Computers do not read instructions from people who want. Computer can feel happy and sad like humans. Computing and fast
Been smooth sail for this pair at least. Salman Agha, Mohammad Rizwan, 111 and ongoing. Babar and Shan took the onus on themselves as well. So the seniors coming to the party for Pakistan. Bangladesh expecting the same. Taijul onto his 26th.
Now, can Rizwan stop himself from playing the sweep shot? The field is set for a top edge. There's a short fine and a square leg and a mid wicket. He's not the one who's going to pad up to that line. I think a silly bit off is needed also. I think it's time that they have a man close to the bat. In pursuit of something sensational, Pakistan, if that happens, I mean, it's going to be a world record chase. Then you've got to just put your hand up. I think Bangladesh and Phil Simmons then would say, well played, guys. But right right now it's very much Bangladesh in the driver's seat. So they've got to remind themselves that, it's a steep climb to glory. And so Pakistan need to be reminded of the fact that, a strike and they're down for the count.
Is bringing in the variations, Taijul, and the way you mentioned, the field being spread out on the onside. Plenty of room. Want the right-handed batters to play against the turn and maybe make a mistake. They're waiting for that. Using his feet well.
I don't think Pakistan are in a rush to play those big shots. You got to make them play those big shots. But having somebody in 275 for 5.
.162 to win. And they've held their ground. Salman and Rizwan.
He usually wants to get on with it, Salman. So, strike rate of 63. Every now and then, there's this release shot. Bangladesh need to remind themselves that, look, let's try to bowl 6 balls to a certain batsman. Get the field in, let them hit over the top. Because both want to feel the ball in the bat. I mean, that's how their careers have spanned out. So, get the feel in, do something different, because this partnership is now worth 114. So add another 50 to this partnership and things get just a little bit tight for Bangladesh. You see, there's that urge to feel the ball on the bat. So he gets a release and he's at the non-strikers end.
The last time he got a test 100 was against Bangladesh. Reverse. Coming back for the second, putting pressure on Taskin Ahmed. And they complete it. Worked hard, taking the singles and doubles. Pakistan 279 for 5.
এদিক দিয়ে করা একটা ওভারের জন্য করা 2টা ওভার পাবে 80 বলে 80 এখন 77 না 78 এদিকে একটা করায় 5 রান হয়ে গেলে 10টা রান বেশি হয়ে যাবে দরকার কি ওকে
Everyone's into it. And yes, it is a match of Test cricket. Second one of the Dutch Bangladesh series. The Shant and company will have to try different things out. Different place now. Maybe try out different options. Sometimes he bowls himself, Shanto.
Yeah, he wants to extract a bit more bounce from that line.
DJ.
Second new ball is going to be the key for both Pakistan and Bangladesh. Light permitting, there'll be some spectacle.
And thinking of options, what are the options Shanto has? mentioned he bowls. We've seen Mominul Haq bowl. Also take wickets.
Resist Rizwan at sweeping the ball, because the idea is for him to go for the sweep shot, get a top edge and get out.
चलो DJ.
4 dots on the trot.
Yeah. Let's see whether they can eke out a reaction.
Make it 5. Yes, basic. Stop the flow of runs.
चलो चलो DJ. चलो DJ.
4 dots on the trot.
Let's see whether they can eke out a reaction.
चार ठीक है ना देखो क्या नहीं 4 22
चलो
Tuz merak şeker.
इधर चलेगा तुमको डिस्टर्ब करता रहेगा ना।
सब डन?
नहीं ये रह गया।
अब्बा 2 मिनट
इधर से चल रहा अरे इसमें बिल आ जाएगा। आने दो।
अब्बा फिर अन्य नहीं लेना इसको बंद हो या फिर पास ले जाओ अब्बा हम तो
लेट जाएगी ना सामने लेट जाएगी ये बिल्कुल देखेंगे
और तुम भी तो पीछे करो, हम भी तो ले देंगे।
और बगल में लेटो
हाँ इतनी बड़ी में देखो सब लोग
हम ऐसे पीछे करेंगे ना
हाँ ये नहीं बोल रहे पीछे। तीन चार तक क्या होता है? ये पापा को हवा दे रहे हैं, क्या पापा? तीन चार तक क्या वाला ऊंचा करेंगे? तीन चार तक क्या और दे?
आराम से बेटा भैया वहीं आएंगे आप इसको भी आग पर आप इसको हवा लगे
अरे यार ये बहुत ऊंचा होगा।
हम लोग को डाला
अपन भी
ब्लूटूथ लगाया है ना क्या आवाज नहीं आ रही थी वो पीछे
हमारी स्ट्रीम देखो ना एक बार पीछे ही देख लो कहाँ जा रहा है तुम चला दो म्यूजिक बजे खतरनाक लगा आपको
कितना लगाए
296 में 6 हो गए
चलो
300 रन बनाएंगे
अभी
137
137 आज का दिन तो खत्म करेंगे कौन गया रिवान
सलमान अली वाला रिजवान खेल
आधा कितना है तो भाई नहीं
आधा 67
70
हाँ 67 अभी 67 या 70 में
रिवान को 50 हो गया
वहाँ 70
कोई कोई वाला की चला ना
अब ये बहुत ऊंचा है।
बंकू भैया करती है क्या
ये
आवाज
बहुत
बहुत ज्यादा है
हाँ तो आवाज तो करेगा।
आवाज नहीं आ रही
ये बहुत ऊंचा आएगा, नीचे मेरे सर में हवा नहीं लगा।
आवाज तो अपने वाले ब्लूटूथ कनेक्ट करके अपने वाले ब्लूटूथ में आवाज करो
अपना ब्लूटूथ कनेक्ट कर देंगे तो स्ट्रीम पर आवाज़ नहीं आई ना स्ट्रीम पर आवाज़ आनी चाहिए स्ट्रीम पर आवाज़ तब आएगी जब ब्लूटूथ ना कनेक्ट रहेगा
मसले ब्लूटूथ बंद करे थे आवाज इसमें
बंद क्यों होगा ऑन करो अपनी ब्लूटूथ की आवाज़ देखें
ब्लूटूथ कनेक्ट करो
ऑन करो आवाज़ लगाओ कनेक्ट कर दी तू
40 की स्ट्रीक है, 41 की स्ट्रीक है।
भाई स्पीकर की आवाज़ आ रही है मैं बोल नहीं सकती अब ये दोनों बॉल साजिद खेलेंगे।
बांग्लादेश में चाहेंगे एक और देखना, इमरान चाहेंगे आखिरी ओवर है।
इसीलिए टाइम खराब कर रहे हैं कि बस आखिरी है ये वाली बॉल। स्टम्प्स स्टम्प्स हो गया, 4 है।
इसीलिए टाइम खराब करें।
हाँ 5 बजे स्टम्प कर दिया गया।